the three bodies of the Buddha. Each is a different facet of enlightenment. There is the Dharma body, which is emptiness, pure awareness. It is what is beyond form, which is beyond spirituality, beyond identity. And then there is the Samakaya body, or enjoyment body. And this is the blissful and rewarding aspects of a spiritual journey. And then there is the Nirmanakaya, or transformation body. And that's the physical body. That is Gautama Buddha as a real person, guiding and aiding others along the spiritual path away from suffering. So this Trikaya, the three layers of the Buddha body, is a framework to embrace the diverse and profound dimensions of Buddhism, leading toward liberation from suffering. We can base our yoga this evening on that. In Buddhism, one of the core activities is meditation. So we can start with that. We can call it a centering practice. So sitting in our seat with the spine tall and the shoulders relaxed, hands relaxed, body relaxed, mind relaxed. We're going to bring our attention to the breath. And the most basic style of Buddhist meditation, and we can channel our inner Thich Nhat Hanh for this, is to know that you're breathing in. This is my inhale. And know that you are breathing out. This is my exhale. The body is relaxed, and your awareness is loosely on the feeling of the breath moving in, the feeling of the breath moving out, while simultaneously aware of what the mind is doing. So you are aware of what pulls you away from your anchor, which is your breathing. We'll use our breathing as we move through the asanas. We'll break up the asanas into three parts. We'll break up the asanas into those three parts, moving into the asana, being in the asana, and moving out of it. Always coming back to the breath, noting that I am breathing in, noting I am breathing out. Facial muscles are relaxed. Body relaxed. Belly relaxed. Letting go of the day's events and all of the work. letting the Buddha smile arise throughout the body. Taking a big breath in, lift the chin. Exhale, tuck the chin and smile. Inhale, lift the chin. Belly goes forward. Exhale, long exhalation, tuck the chin and smile. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tuck and smile. Back and forth a few times on your own. Letting that smile be from every cell in the body. Bringing the hands to the knees. So that movement of lifting the chin, tucking the chin, and bringing about a smile to the whole body relaxes the central nervous system and relaxes the vagus nerve, a very important nerve that if left in overdrive, if left in a heightened state of activity, is very detrimental to the body. Inhaling the arms up, interlace your fingers and turn the palms out. Lift, lift, and lean to the right. Aware that you're breathing in. Aware that you're breathing out. Back to the center. Inhale, up. Lean to the left. Back to the center. Inhale, up. Exhaling, arms out on a level with your shoulders. And we're going to turn the torso all the way to the left, bring the right arm back further, and look at the left hand thumb. Lift the chest. Expanding in multiple directions. Head back, shoulders back, turn the torso all the way to the right. So we move into each pose from that initial very quiet, peaceful place. And then when we're there, we expand in multiple directions, becoming more dynamic, fuller expression of the pose. Back to the center, and we exit the pose, bring the hands down. We exit the pose, remaining peaceful, even trying to do it maybe with your eyes closed as you come out of the pose. Let's remove any cushion, staying peaceful and quiet during these transitions. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. So going very slowly in toward the asana. Inhale, lift the chin. Exhale, tuck the chin. I know I'm breathing in. I know I'm breathing out, back and forth. And then while you're engaged in the asana, be dynamic. Feeling the body expand in multiple directions. Interior, exterior. Noticing thought as it comes and goes. Noticing sensations as they come and go. Relaxing the spine, becoming peaceful, relaxed. Bring the left elbow to the left knee or on the left knee. Inhale the right arm up. Open the chest to the side wall. Expanding. 3 parts to every yoga pose, or 3 experiences to every yoga pose. Looking up toward the ceiling, eyes can be closed for deeper relaxation, deeper dhyana meditation. Exhaling, a peaceful transition. Right elbow in front of the right knee, left arm comes up. Open the shoulders, open the chest, look up toward the left hand. Exhale, peaceful exhalation. Slowly, eyes closed, walking the hands back up into Padmasana, seated position. Hands on the knees. Let's lift the knees up and wrap the arms around the knees. Rock a little bit, lift the spine up. We'll do some movements here for the neck. Shoulders pressing down. We're going to tuck the chin to the chest, lift up through the back of the neck. Inhale, lift the chin. Exhale, level, and turn the head to the right. Try to keep the chin hovering over the right shoulder. In the asana, we are dynamic, deep breathing. The breathing is accentuated. I know I am breathing in. I know I'm breathing out. And head back to the center and then all the way to the left. Back to the center, press the shoulders down, and this time we're going to arc the right ear to the right shoulder. So collarbones are lifting, shoulders pressing down. Head level, chin level, left ear, left shoulder. Fill the torso with breath, feeling dynamic here. Every cell breathes, not just breathing from the lungs, but the interior of the body, exterior of the body is breathing. Bottoms of the feet are breathing, earlobes breathing. Head back and remaining peaceful as we transition. Eyes can be closed. Let's rock forward, cross-set the ankles and come to a tabletop position. And very softly looking, noticing the positioning of the body. A calm mind, being gentle with yourself in all the poses. Inhale, lift the chin, lift the hips. Exhale, tuck the chin to the chest, round the spine. Back and forth between cat and cow pose. Maybe you're holding in the back of your spacious mind those 2 beautiful colors of the violets and the yellow of the dandelion. The inhale, the exhale. Level the spine, and we're going to walk the hands to the right, push the hips to the left. Chin over the shoulder. Go just a little bit beyond your comfort zone. Very active. Breath very exaggerated. Walk the hands all the way to the left. Look over the left shoulder. Push the hips to the right. Back to the center. And we're going to sit on the heels, widen, splay the lower legs. Thumbs can curl or roll out the calf muscles. And you can sit on a block or a cushion. We're going to bring the arms up on a level with your shoulders. Bring the left arm over the right, Garujasana. Wrap one arm around the other. Elbows press into each other. Shoulders widen away from the midline. Inhale, slight lift. Exhale, slight tuck. Chin tucks, pelvic floor lifts. Press into the shins, very important here. Protect the knees. Press into the shins. Inhale up. Exhale down, open the arms wide. Bend back, open the heart center. This time, level the chin, right arm over the left. Wrap one arm around the other. Inhale, lift the elbows. Exhale, tuck. Lift the pelvic floor. Inhale, up. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, up. Exhale, tuck. Release the arms, open wide. Open the mouth, stretch the jaw. Stretch the tongue. Widen the fingers. Lion pose. Look up. And back. The dandelion. Lion too. Gums de Leon. Let's rock forward. Curl the toes under. And lift the hips into downward facing dog. Widen the shoulders away from the midline. Pedal the heels. Soften the knees, and we'll step the left foot forward. Drop the right knee down. Flatten the right foot. And we're going to bring the hands to the left knee. Monkey pose. So not a lot of movement here, but hips going forward. Eye line is level. We're in the pose, we're in the asana, breathing deeply, dynamically. Feel the interior of the pose, what's happening, exterior. Upward movement in the spine, right glute pulled into the low back. Inhale, arms up, bend back. Exhaling the arms down. Frame the left foot, slide the hips back, straighten the left leg. Eyes can be closed. Feel the pose. Sense what's going on. Notice the mind activity and keep coming back to the breath as your anchor. There's nothing to create. There's nothing to shut out. There is only awareness, noticing. Bring the left knee forward, left hand to a block outside the left foot. Raise the right arm up. Open the hips to the side wall. Look up. Exhale, and the right hand down. We're going to step the left foot back to the tabletop position. Inhale, arms up. Mindful of a peaceful transition. Exhaling, hands to the hips. Lift the glutes into the low back. We're in Ustrasana, camel pose. Open the shoulders, open the chest. Press the front of the neck to the ceiling. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale and come back. Palms to the corners of the mat. Curl the toes under and lift back into downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Widen the shoulders. If the heels are down, lift the toes. Keep the elbows soft. That helps strengthen the arms and shoulders. Lift the belly button to the ceiling and take the hips with it. Soften the knees and step the right foot forward. Drop the left knee, flatten the left foot. Breathing your way through the transition, hands to the knee. Monkey pose. Press the hips forward, and you might feel that stretch all the way down into the left knee. Hopefully, if you've come in with some discomfort here and there in the body, this practice will relieve that. So hips pressing forward, a lot of movement in the right foot pushing forward. Inhale, arms up now to Ashta Chandrasana, crescent moon, eyes open, bend back. Press the chest to the ceiling. Press the front of the neck to the ceiling. Dynamic in the pose. Exaggerated breathing. Exhale and hands to the floor. Peaceful, quiet, eyes closed, transition. Slide the hips back. Straighten the right leg. Toes pointing to the right shoulder. Blocks underneath the hands. Feels like the hips are lifting and the thoracic spine is arcing downward and the chest goes forward. Bend the right knee, bring the right hand next to the right foot on a block. Raise the left arm up, look at the left hand thumb, open the hips to the side wall. Exhale, left hand comes down, we'll step the right foot back. Plant the palms in the corners of the mat, curl the toes under, and lift the hips back into downward facing dog. Soften the knees and walk or jump the feet to the hands and forward fold. Fingers can be under the toes or knees can be bent. if there's any low back discomfort. Lift the hips and widen across the low back. Pull the tops of the thighs into the hips. Lift the calf muscles in behind the knees. If you can have your palms on the floor with the fingers pointing behind you and press. So all kinds of variations for the forward fold. Bend the knees deeply. Press into the feet. Check the feet are parallel, hip width apart. Walk the shoulders forward. Inhale, arms up into Utkatasana. Try to tuck the tailbone a little bit so there's not a deep sway in the low back, but more of a flat line in the low back. And that's going to help strengthen around the hips. And it'll help to strengthen the core. Become dynamic in the pose. Breathing dynamically in the body, moving outward in multiple directions. Peaceful transition now, arms down, shift your weight to the right foot, step the left foot back, press the shoulders back, coming into a variation of warrior three. Straighten the right leg, raise the left. The belly button has to go to the chin to hold this pose together. You're breathing so deeply and smoothly, and your mind is so even that not a single petal in that bowl of dandelions and violets is ruffled. Step the left foot back, arms back up into Utkatasana. You can even lift the toes. You can squeeze the block together. That helps strengthen the thighs. Exhaling, arms down and behind. Step the right foot back. Staying quiet, staying peaceful. Push the shoulders to the back wall, belly button to the chin. Straighten the left leg, raise the right. Try to get the right heel as high as the right hip. Hips here should remain level. Step the right foot back and come all the way up. Inhale the arms up, lift and bend back. Exhaling, right arm alongside the body. We're going to press the right shoulder down, tighten the legs, lift the left shoulder, lean to the right, look at the left arm. The whole body in the pose. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, left arm down. Sink the left shoulder, lift the right, lean to the left. Both arms up. Exhaling, arms down and behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Tighten the legs. Push the shoulders down. Lift the chest. Push the arms away. Exhale, forward fold. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lift the toes. Spread the toes. Transformation Buddha. The physical body, presence, Bend the knees and bring the right hand in front of the left foot, perpendicular, straighten the left leg, keep the right knee bent, raise the left arm. Twist the navel toward the left shoulder and notice how the chest can open even more. Upward movement from the heel of the left foot up into the sitting bone on the left side. Switch, bend the left knee, left hand in front of the right foot, perpendicular, can be on a block. Raise the right arm up. Pick up the belly button and lift it up toward the right shoulder. Exhale, the left hand comes down, straighten both legs, fingers under the toes. Make this a very active forward fold here. Upward movement from the heels to the hips, broadening behind the knees. Bend the knees, coming out slowly, eyes closed all the way up. Arms up and back. Exhaling, arms down, coming out slowly. Mindful. This is my in-breath. This is my out-breath. Few restorative breaths here. In, out. And check that you are in the front of the mat. We're going to take a long step back with the right foot remaining facing forward. Both legs are straight. Right foot angled. Inhale, the arms up, bend the left knee. Virabhadrasana 1. Slight bend back. Straighten the left leg and fold over the left leg into pyramid. So here we go deeper into the pose, a fuller expression of the pose. The transition is peaceful, soothing, meditative. And then we're in the pose. Be dynamic. Go deeper, deeper expression here. Broaden behind the left knee. Use the arms, lift the hips. Send the crown of the head forward. Bend the left knee, come up on the toes on the right side and walk the right foot back. Spin the right foot down flat. Raise the right arm up, side angle. And you can also, if you want, bring the right arm over the right ear. One long line, right leg, right arm. Deep, exaggerated yoga breathing. Exhale, right hand to the floor. Come up on the toes on the right side and step the right foot forward, forward fold. Be gentle as you transition, moving slowly. Here it might feel good to rock the hips side to side. Then the knees will come all the way up. Inhale, arms up. I'm going to turn to the left and fold just on the left side, very slowly, very peaceful, quiet, eyes closed, transition. And when you're in the pose, be mindful of how the body feels, the in-breath, the out-breath, what the mind is doing to interrupt your inner peace. And just noticing whatever's there, letting go without any judgment. Come up just on the left. Inhale, arms up. Lift, lift, turn to the right. Exhale, tighten the legs, tighten the belly, fold just on the right side. Press into the feet, tighten the belly, come up just on the right. Back to the center, exhale, and arms down slowly. Eyes closed. Press the shoulders down, lift the chest. Mountain pose. We're going to shift our weights into the right foot. Lift the left knees. Gently open the eyes halfway. Step the left foot straight back. Firmly plant the left heel. Bend the right knee. Arms come up. Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Send the chest to the ceiling, front of the neck to the ceiling. Plug the shoulders into the body. Dynamic breathing. Feeling the interior of the pose, exterior of the pose. A wordless notice. Straighten the right leg, fold over the right leg into pyramid. Quiet transition. Now you're here in the asana, bringing a fuller expression to this shape. Top of the right thigh, pulling in toward the hip, shoulders broadening. Tighten around the left knee. Press into the outer edge of the left foot. Bend the right knee, come up on the toes on the left side and walk the left foot back so that the armpit is on the right knee. Spin the left foot down flat. Right hand can be on a block. Raise the left arm up and look up, or bring the left arm over the left ear. Open the hips to the side wall. Side angle pose. Exhale, left hand comes down, come up on the toes on the left side. Step the left foot forward. Straighten the legs, slide the fingers under the toes. Forward fold. Bend the knee, it will come all the way up. Inhale, and the arms up. Counter that with a back bend. Exhale, arms down into mountain pose. Taking some restorative breaths. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. Following the breath like that, it keeps us in the present moment. From here, we're going to go long ways on the mat and step the feet out very wide. I had, like other people, you might experience sciatica now and again from a lot of traveling, a lot of sitting in work chairs and things like that. So this pose is very helpful. So feet parallel, inhale, arms up. Lift, 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 tighten the legs, and without losing that activity in the legs and the lifting, forward fold. Hands land. Widen your base when you get down here, and press into the palms and lift the hips. And if you can, get the wrists underneath the knees and a 90-degree angle at the elbows. If there's a lot of shaking in the legs, relax the legs. Lift the head. Walk the hands back. I'm going to heel and toe the feet toward each other, then jump the feet together, straighten the legs, forward fold. And coming all the way up. Inhale, arms up. Exhaling, hands to the hips. Quiet, peaceful, transition. Fold halfway, eyes closed. Lift the toes, spread the toes. Going to bend the knees, fingertips to the floor, and long step back with the right foot. Drop the right knee down. Flatten the right foot and walk the left foot out toward the outer edge of the left side of the mat. Bring both hands inside the foot. The left knee is the left shoulder is inside the left knee. We're going to come into lizard pose. Have blocks underneath your elbows. Come down to your elbows, hands in the Namaste Mudra. Curl the toes under on the right side and lift the right knee off the mat. Belly button to the chin, and then drop the left knee out to the left side. Sciatica is no match for yoga. Just do the whole practice. Dynamic in the pose, hands pressing together with the same effort that you feel throughout the rest of the body. Drop the knee and bring the left knee toward the ear. Walk the hands back. Step the right foot forward. And we'll step the left foot back. Long step back. Drop the left knee down. We'll do lizard pose on this side. You start with the left foot flat. Walk the right foot out. Blocks underneath you so the elbows can rest on blocks or the mat. Now curl the toes under. Now lift the left knee. Now tighten the left glute. Drop the right knee out. Collarbones go forward as the right knee presses down. And you equal that action with the action between the palms. Drop the left knee back toward the right ear. Walk the hands back and step the right foot back into tabletop position. And we're going to cross at the ankles and extend the legs forward. Peaceful, quiet, eyes closed transition. Even breath. Heels are touching. We're in Dandasana. Chest starts to lift. Strap ready around the feet. Inhale, arms up, Paschimottanasana. Lift, lift, exhale, fold, reach for the feet. Or the strap around the feet. Chest trying to get to the feet. Back of the head trying to get to the back wall. Chin here should be level with the floor if you can. Unless the forehead is on the shins, of course. Dynamic breathing, you feel the interior, the bones, the blood, the oxygen, connective tissue, the whole body. Come up just halfway, bring the left hand to the right foot, 2 fingers around the right big toe. Bring the right arm out and behind you. Raise the right leg. Raise the left elbow. Pick up the belly button. Twist it to the right. Look at the right hand thumb. Try to get the right arm in line with the left leg. Right palm faces forward. Flex through the left heel, the left foot. Left toes point to the shoulder. Lift up the right knee and place the right foot on the floor and turn back to the center. We're going to pull the heel in close and come into sage pose. Sage twist. We're going to bring the right shoulder inside the right knee. Spin the right thumb down, bring the right arm around, and bring the left arm behind you, and connect the hands. Look over the left shoulder. Try to keep that right foot firmly planted, left toes point to the shoulder. In the sage twist, Shakyamuni Buddha, the sage from Shakya. Muni is sage. Head back, shoulders back. Let's go right back into that forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Dynamic in this asana. When you're in the asana, you go for a fuller expression of it. Whatever that means to you, wherever you are on the yoga path. Maybe that means you're moving your way up the strap a little closer to the feet. Pull the tops of the thighs in toward the hips. Take a big breath in, lift the belly button, bring it forward 1/4 inch and flatten out. Slowly coming up, shift the right hand to the left big toe. Raise the left heel, bring the left arm out and behind you. Lift the right elbow. Try to keep the spine and hips at a 90-degree angle. Exhale. Peaceful, quiet transition, eyes closed, come back to Dandasana, lift the left knee up, pull the heel in for sage twist on this side, bring the left shoulder inside the left knee. Spin the left thumb down, wrap the left arm around the knee, right arm behind you, connect the hands, and look over the right shoulder. Keep the right leg very active here. Keep the breath very active here. Study the pose while we're in it. Head back, shoulders back. Lift the right knee and get the bones of the legs lined up. Coming into bridge pose. We're going to come all the way down to our backs with the ankles underneath the knees. Arms can be alongside and lift the hips up, or you can interlace your fingers. After that sage twist, this is going to feel good for the shoulders. If you interlace your fingers and walk the shoulders under the body, feels like a counter stretch. Lift the hips up. What little adjustments can you make to become more dynamic, fuller expression of the pose? When we're in the asana, we go deeper if we can. Feeling, noticing thoughts, sensations. Deep mindful breathing. Noticing thoughts and sensations without judgment or attachment. Exhale. Bring the arms out, rest on the block. Bring your low back to rest on a block. Knees into the chest. Extend the legs straight up. We'll use the 3-part diaphragmatic breathing. As you breathe in, the low belly expands. Then the mid-rib cage, then the upper chest, 3 parts. And then a long exhalation. I know this is my exhalation. Breathing in out. Feet pressing together. Bend the knees. Place the feet on the mat. Remove the block. And we'll bring the knees right into the chest. And we're going to have the hands on the knees and widen the knees. And then press the knees in toward the floor outside the hips and rib cage. Flex at the ankles. Bring the knees together and reach for the big toes. Then widen the knees again, widen the elbows. And this time I'm going to rock left, rock right. But there's a lot of activity here. The arms and hands are pressing the knees down, but the legs are resisting. Elbow touches, ear touches, rock left, rock right. Inhale, exhale, mindful breathing. Let's bring the knees together, extend the legs straight up. Use your strap. And we'll shift both hands to the right foot. Bring the left heel to the front edge of the mat. Keep the hips pressing into the floor. Raise the left leg. Shift the hands to the left foot. Bring the right heel to the front edge of the mat. Raise the right leg. And bend the knees. Bring the feet to the floor. And have the feet touch the outer edges of the mat. We're going to drop the knees left and right a few times. Head goes in the opposite direction. And eventually, in your own time, transitioning your way into your Shavasana pose, bringing the heels to the corners of the mat, or maybe taking time to put on your socks, a sweatshirt, eye mask, puffy coat. We're coming out of that asana practice very slowly. A mindful, quiet transition. Moving in toward Dharma body, the Buddha Dharma body, emptiness, pure, infinite awareness. You are not the body, you are aware of the body. You are not the mind. You are aware of the mind. You are aware of emotion. You are not emotion. You are aware of object. You are not object. You are pure, spacious, infinite awareness. The Dharma body, empty. Letting all the muscles relax. Letting the mind relax. You are here. You are here. Here. Rest. Riding along with the natural rhythm of the breath. Anchor yourself in the present moment by following, watching the breath. If thoughts arise or sensations, just observe them without judgment or attachment. Keep returning back to the natural rhythm of your breath. In breath, out breath. Resting in Shavasana, our blissful reward. You remain as pure awareness. Coming out now, very slowly. Aware of your breathing, aware of the body beginning to awaken, making movements and fingers and toes. Eyes closed as you wake up. Bringing the arms over the head, stretch the whole body. Remain peaceful. Knees into the chest, rocking side to side. Remain peaceful. Transitioning back to Padmasana, comfortable meditative seat. Eyes soft and down, hands on the knees. No rush. Remaining peaceful. In my bowl, violets and dandelions are mixed together with the Buddhas of the three worlds. Hands, the heart center. Thank you all so much for coming out and practicing in the Sangha this evening. Namaste.